I was asked a question about the calendar, why it has 1 day less. Why does it have 1 day less than what? If you're referring to our calendar, why does it have 1 day less than the Gregorian calendar? The Gregorian calendar has 365 days, ours has 364. That's because in the book of Enoch, it says that the year lasts 364 days. But what they tell me next makes me think that the first question was about something else. Could you explain why you changed the start of the year? I don't know if they're referring to the fact that, for example, the calendar we're using this year started on March 23rd, and therefore the next one will start. If the question is why it goes back compared to the Gregorian calendar, it's for the same reason I just explained. Because the Gregorian calendar has 365 days, ours has 364. So when we reach 364, let's say the Gregorian and Hebrew calendars started on the same day. When we hit 364, the Gregorian calendar still has 1 day left. So by the time the Gregorian calendar reaches the second year with 2 days, the Hebrew calendar has 1 day. And when we get to the third year, the Gregorian calendar is on the third day and the Hebrew calendar is on the first day. So that's where we've talked again and again about the adjustment that needs to be made. Just like in the Gregorian calendar, they make an adjustment every 4 years by adding a day to February. Every 4 years, they add a day to adjust the calendar. Because the Gregorian calendar lasts 365 days, but the solar cycle lasts 365.24. That's why they add a day every 4 years to make up for that extra day that happens every 4 years. 24 hours more every 4 years in the Gregorian calendar. But in the Hebrew calendar, it lasts 364. The sun lasts 365.24, so every year the sun takes away, so to speak, 1 day, 24 from the Hebrew calendar. So after 2 years, we have 2 days or 2 fives. Then in the third year, we have 475. In the fourth year, we already have 6. After 5 or 6 years, depending on the moment being counted, since, well, I repeat, 1 and 25 to round it off, because it's 1 and 24 and a few more decimals, 1 and 25. There with 3, as I said, we have 375. So with 6, it would be 75, and that's why a week is added. So every 5 or 6 years, it's necessary to add a week, and that week is added based on the moment when the sun passes through the center of the sky, which is what we call the equinox. In the case of what the scripture reveals to us, it has to be at the spring equinox. So when the sun is passing through the center of the sky to start spring, that's when the year begins, when calendar starts. That's why I said it goes back. It will pass from that center where the sun goes, so a week needs to be added, and we keep counting the same way. In fact, what I'm mentioning is connected to what I just talked about regarding the priestly cycle of the 24 priestly families that would serve for 6 years, being on duty for 2 weeks each year. The topic